Hey everybody, it's Mark Mazzatenta. Thank you for joining me. I'm here to help strengthen your guitar skills. Today I'm going to help you label some of the chords that I played from Dream Theater's A View from the Top of the World and help you with a little bit of some theory knowledge. Okay, so I've got my guitar tuned with the 6th string down to a low B. So I can talk about the intro to this. Okay, so in the slow part of A View from the Top of the World, there are these beautiful chords which set up the verse. And the first chord is that. So what's really neat about this whole chord progression is that the low B and the high E are played all the time, like two pedal tones on the outer part. And then in between is where you hear the chords. And so there's always this cool interaction with those open strings. The other thing is I'll be mentioning some numbers, some scale degree numbers. Those refer to notes above the root of the chord. And the root is scale degree 1. The other word I'll be using is inversion. And a first inversion chord means that the third is in the bass position. As I said, I'll do a future video on that topic. So here's chord number 1. That's a B minor, and it's really nice when you can get a half step like that. So he's got the 9th in there, a C sharp. And then he moves to B minor, and then he moves that F sharp to a G note, so I'm calling that a B minor with a sharp 5. And then he adds a soprano, and he goes to, okay, now if I was to play that with an A in the bass, it sounds like an A major chord with an added second, and it is, but he's got that B pedal still going on. Then he goes to an E7 chord. If I were to play E7 here, you can hear that it's the same chord, just a fancier voicing of it. Then he does a higher voicing of B minor. And he does a higher voicing of E minor. That really beautiful second on top there, that F sharp on an E minor chord. And then he plays E minor 6 because there's a C sharp on the D string there. That's why it's called E minor 6. And then this nice, and that's a C major chord, specifically C major 7. But it sounds so interesting because there's a B in the bass, and you get this really crunchy dissonance. Beautiful chord. Then the next part of the chord progression, I'm tuning my 6th string back to an E just to make it easier here. The next part of the chord progression is actually used when James Labrie, the singer, starts singing some of the verses. And it starts on the B minor, moves to C minor, and back to B minor. Then it goes to an F. Okay, that's not major or minor, it's just an F power chord with the 2nd and a really strong sharp 4, which is a B. And that resolves to an E. There's the E in first inversion that has a G sharp in the bass. Then it just goes to a G chord, first inversion, D. Okay, so G, and then first inversion means there's a B in the bass. It's still a G chord. Then it goes to D, first inversion D, which means there's an F sharp in the bass. And then this beautiful A minor chord, again with this nice shimmery half step in there. So it's an A minor 9. Back to B minor, F in first inversion, E minor, first inversion, going to E minor in root position. And then it arrives on a B major chord, which is nice because it started in minor and it ended at this arrival point in B major. So it's a nice little lift to that cadence. All right, everybody, I hope that helped you in how to label some of these fancier chords. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video.